Welcome back, everybody, to the Get Fit ASAP podcast. I'm Anthony. I'm your host. Special guest today. I said it last time with you, but Torsten.
Special.
Yes. He's our head coach here at Sacramento. Sorry. He coaches in Sacramento, but he's our head coach in Elk Grove, correct?
Yes, Elk Grove.
Just making sure. Just double checking.
I'm everywhere. You'll catch me out there.
Yeah. Got a good show for you guys today, talking about some nutrition stuff. Coming out with a new program for ASAP. But today, I guess we'll kind of start just talking about the importance of nutrition, right? I mean,
exactly.
How important is nutrition?
It should be your number one priority.
Especially if you're
in your health, legitimately.
Yeah. Do you think it is more important than exercise? It's hard. I mean, that's kind of a catch-22. But
it's tough, right?
Yeah.
I think that it is perfectly paired with each other. I think you do need both. I'm an advocate of both.
I think it's the thing that would hold you back the most. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing everything right, if you're working out, if you're doing all this other stuff, and but if you're not eating correctly, like, it'll really hold you back on reaching your goals or getting results. That's like the first thing. If people like come to the gym and they've been coming for like a few months, they don't see any results. I'm like, you already know their diet's messed up. Like, it's pretty easy to tell.
Yeah, you just know. I think if you go in to health and fitness and you just start to work out but not really change your diet, I mean, if you have no real background, like, you will make, results.
Yeah.
Like, had somebody here lose 11 pounds in the 6-week program
without changing their
diet. They admitted that, and they were like, man, I lost 11 pounds. I'm like, man, think about what you would have lost if you changed your diet. But they were honest about it, and it's as long as you're honest about it, that's the only way we can really help you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they really go hand in hand though, because you can have just a great diet and lose weight, but you're not going to build any muscle. You're not going to get any, your cardio's not going to get any better. Your heart's not going to get more healthy.
Yeah, your body's in a constant state of inflammation when you're eating bad. Like, your body treats that bad food as a foreign substance, and it's just gonna.
Especially with the food that I guess these days, all the processed foods and stuff like that.
Horrible.
It's just,
that's 99%. Like, when I started CrossFit, my diet was horrible, and I drank every weekend. Like, man, it was not good. I made progress in my first year because I just worked so hard. But I finally one day I was like, man, it was my first open, and I was really humbled by it because I did really bad for what I wanted to do. Yeah, and so I was like, man, I'm gonna clean up my nutrition. It's slap in the face. And ever since I cleaned up my nutrition, I've never plateaued.
So you want to kind of elaborate on that, Torsten's been going to school for nutrition, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's a certain thing.
So it's a holistic approach to nutrition. I like it. Oh, actually, I'll get into that in a little bit. But it's a holistic approach. It's dubbed a nutritional therapist.
Okay.
Because
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was.
Yeah. So it's not like a nutritionist or a dietitian, more like the clinical version of a, nutritional counselor.
I guess for me too, but anyone at home, what's the difference between those things? Because everyone will be like, oh, I talked to my nutritionist or
so
dietitian.
They're more in the kind of one size fits all type kind of thing.
Okay.
They work in a lot of healthcare kind of settings. The holistic nutritional therapy, we take each individual person. It's no cookie cutter plan, and we sit down and see your symptoms of what's going on, and we try to fix you through food.
Okay. How big of I guess a change could you see, or do you think food plays a really big role in making people ill?
Oh yes, food. I feel like food is actually.
What are some things people feel if they're eating crappy?
You're gonna feel bloated. You're gonna have intestinal discomfort. You're gonna feel sluggish, depressed. You're just not gonna feel like you have energy.
Yeah, even your moods and your hormones, right?
Hormones are all imbalanced. Yeah, because insulin's a hormone.
Yeah.
And if you're eating a bunch of sugar, that stuff's just getting pumped out, and your body's not meant to be flooded with all these hormones. And food is a contributor to all this imbalance of hormones.
Well, then also you're not sleeping as well, right? And that also messes with your hormones, and recovery and mood, and I guess kind of domino effect.
Everything. It just spirals you down. There's just no way out of the hole. You're just digging yourself. So, food is, like I said, it should be your number one priority because of all these reasons.
And then what made you want to get started with doing that? Kind of just I guess you were starting to do CrossFit, right? And then like kind of like you were saying,
me personally, like for my nutrition.
Yeah, or how did you like?
Or just get into this more.
What made you passionate about nutrition?
That I found, going back, my dad, he was, as I said in a couple other podcasts, he trained my mom for bodybuilding, and she did well, and he really studied. He's a reader, so he would read all the time about nutrition. He was a really big health advocate, and for his age and era, a lot of things now I don't agree with, but like,
I feel like nutrition too is like it's changing all the time.
It's always changing.
It's crazy, like even monthly.
There's always something gnarly. Coming out, like a new research, and so he was always big into that, and so he kind of raised me that way. So without even really knowing that I was interested in it, I was kind of always surrounded by it.
Yeah.
Health and fitness and nutrition.
At least aware about.
I was aware, yeah. And so over time, after I moved out of the house, I ate bad, drank, whatever, did my thing, and then
get out of your system.
Yeah, I got out of my system, and then once I kind of, I always knew, we always know nutrition is the way to go. It's like the healthy part of, health.
Yeah.
And so I kind of I dove into it because I knew it would benefit me. And then I saw the actual benefit. Like personally, I was aware of it.
Yeah.
And so then I kind of was like, man, I want to go to school for this, and I want to finish it out, and I want to be like that person. I want to be like the all around, like I can help you with workouts, with nutrition and all that. And,
just a better service, really.
Yeah.
Better results, better. Yeah.
Yeah. Just whatever you need. Like I know I can give that for you.
Yeah.
Or to you. So that's kind of what started that whole journey. And plus, I realized, my wife one day, she's like, I actually went back. I was throwing away a bunch of school papers from like when I was going to nursing school.
Yeah.
And they were all about nutrition. I'm like, I knew. This is my actual passion. Like I was talking about it in nursing school. Like
that's funny.
So I just was finally like, dude, that's it. I just kind of light went on, and I'm like, let's do it.
Nice.
So that's kind of the backstory.
What made you want to take the holistic approach? We'll kind of dig into that, I guess, a little bit more.
Yeah. I just love what it stands for. Like I said kind of earlier, it's kind of like it's treatment through food. It's the most natural way, and I'm going to even back up a little bit more. Like, and most of these illnesses are from the food choices we made for the first 20, 30 years of our life. So it's almost like it shouldn't even be a thing, because we shouldn't be able to have all access to this bad food that gave us these issues, like diabetes and whatnot, but in high blood pressure with all this high salt diets or processed food and whatnot.
Heart disease probably.
Oh, number one right there. Yeah. Like, I mean, we'll talk about that in the clinic because I got a big thing about it. But it just goes into not curing.
What about cancer?
Yes.
Yeah.
It can help. That's what holistic is about. It's about treating the symptoms of acute and chronic illnesses that were developed in whatever way. There's food out there that can help with seizures symptoms, like completely stop them.
Oh.
Not saying they'll take it away, but like they limit them fully. Asthma, there's food to treat.
I'll tell you later, but one of our members, their kid has seizures, and they're trying to do some stuff.
Oh,
so I'll tell you later about it.
Yeah, we'll hook it up. So, high blood pressure, like there's, like the DASH diet. I hate the word diet because I feel
diet is not is you're always off it or on it, right?
Yeah.
It's never sustainable, really.
No, I don't like to put that word into people's head. I just think of it as like good nutritional choices. Like what's,
just your regular food that you eat, but happen to be better for you.
Yeah,
basically.
Exactly. Like, so I'm still trying to get a good word that replaces diet.
Yeah.
I don't like that word.
I don't know. I don't really know one, honestly.
I know. I was like synonyms for diet, and I'm like, I don't like any of those either.
Damn Google. No,
I know, right?
So what are the differences between holistic and then say something else, or the other diets, or
so
is one better than the other, or
there's the only way I would say one's better than the other is if it's better for you.
Yeah, that's what I feel a big thing is too. People just, that's why it's so hard. I feel or there's so many different diets because people just eat so many different ways, even culturally or whatever, just not even by taste, but or what they like too. But it's hard, or how their body reacts to a different diet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when we tell someone oh, you shouldn't eat that way, you should eat this way, I'm like, well, it's great for that person, but that person's not, it's really bad for them. So I just feel like it's so much stuff in nutrition. It's so complex sometimes.
It is, and it's, you know, when you come in and, you know, if you're getting help with nutrition, it's like I said, there's no cookie cutter way, and like, you know, it's a little bit of trial and error. Like, you know, we do our best to, like, you know, assess you and see like, all right, this is probably what's going to work for you.
Yeah.
And then we kind of just keep checking in and keep changing things as we go. But yeah, you know, we're all different people. All of our genes operate a little bit differently, and some react better to, you know, other diets.
Yeah.
You know, like you know, like the high meats or the high carbs or the low fats, high fats, whatever. Like, we all kind of react differently. So
yeah.
That's
especially with, I feel like with the athletes, they're like really there's a real different too as far as performance wise, but not, you know, obviously with just normal people too, but the athletes will eat a lot different than each other. It's curious, like oh, I don't know, I like to eat this many carbs before I race and blah blah blah, or no, I don't like to eat any, and it's just curious. It's, you know, it's interesting,
especially with different sports and kind of the duration and like the kind of the energy systems that they're hitting. Like it's always gonna be different. Some people operate better on, you know, for energy on fats. Yeah. Or some people operate better with carbs. You know, protein, that stays about the same. You know, you kind of find that happy medium with the protein that helps you build the muscle. But other than that, it's what's fluctuating more is the fats and carbs.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's kind of the other side of the holistic. You know, it's just more like just kind of bettering your nutrition. Yeah. You know, just through like sample diets. And most diets I've found, like, they're literally almost the same. They just have like one component that's just a little bit different, like the kind of the main focus. Yeah. But other than that, I like to stick with holistic because it's just eat right. And
yeah. So what is holistic as far as like kind of food you're eating?
It's going to be lean meats, unsaturated fats, complex carbs.
So no beef.
Limited beef. Yeah. So the red
steak,
meat,
man?
You can have some.
What about ribeyes?
Yeah. You can have some. And I always say, like, don't neglect like one single thing, you know, especially if you love to eat it, like just you know, moderation.
Because I mean, red meat does have healthy fats too, doesn't it? Or
not as much as the white meats. Yeah. Okay. They have more unsaturated fats, but like I said, it's not something you should eliminate. Yeah. But yeah, you definitely watch the intake of red meat. Let's see. Complex carbs.
Yes, and vegetables, obviously.
Yeah, like every vegetable.
Yeah. What about fruits?
Fruits, yeah, it's fruits in moderation too, especially if it depends on how many like complex carbs you're eating. Oh dang, what's the like white bread, like no white bread, like that kind of
like starchy.
Yeah, like well yeah.
Low glycemic or sorry, high glycemic. Or?
Yeah, exactly. You know the processed like. The grain, you know, like I want like multi whole grain stuff like that.
Because that's gonna have more inflammation, correct? In that kind of.
Well,
all grains, no, or yeah.
We say inflammation.
Yeah, is because I know in paleo they really push, you know, obviously no starches.
They don't do any grains, do they, in paleo?
I think it's no grains. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's no grain.
And then also no dairy. Because it said both those cause inflammation in the body.
Yeah, so I mean, again, it depends on who you are, but yeah, that's something that.
But then you hear so many other things. It's like, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, you hear it, but you just have to. It's trial and error, you know. Yeah. So yeah, it's this yeah, low. You don't want to eat much starch. Yeah. Because that definitely will.
And a way that you could tell about that too is, I've known some people that they'll add certain things to their diet for a day and they'll weigh themselves and they'll see if there's a big change in weight, they'll know if they're inflamed or not. So it's pretty interesting, and they'll take it out and they'll see if they lose weight on it. But they see what foods like their body's is causing inflammation in, and they kind of take those out. Because if you just eat a bunch of crap all the time, and you don't really know, like you're eating 12 different foods or whatever, a meal or a day or whatever, it's like you don't really know which one you're.
You have to do one at a time. So like if you were to come to me and we were to dial your meal plan in, and 2 weeks later you're like, after our assessment, we're going to change something to, either increase or decrease inflammation or whatever. Like, we would change one thing at a time. Yeah. Cause you that's the only way to really know.
To know, right?
Like through the holidays, like
I've known people that lost like 10 pounds just from like cutting like 2 things out. I'm not really changing that much more, just because like that was making them their body inflamed, and it was making them like not hold water or whatever. But it was
it is like inflammation is it's gonna send the fluid and the histamines, the stuff that inflames your body, and your body's gonna flood that area with water.
It's not gonna get flushed out, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna stay there until the inflammation's gone.
Yeah, it's interesting. I was like, oh.
Or until the chemical or the bad whatever, the toxins are gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna bloat you. Yeah. So it could take anywhere, from a day to like 3 days. Like it took me, because I enjoyed my New Year's Eve, and I gained like 5 pounds. Right. It took me today's the 5th. So 4 days, I finally lost that 5 pounds of inflammation, like that water buildup. So
that's it too. Because like some people like go on a weekend, they'll gain like 10 pounds. Like, well, I know you didn't eat 35,000 calories.
Yeah,
you know
you can't just you didn't just gain that fat.
Exactly.
That's water retention because of the inflammation.
Yeah. So like, I lost 10 pounds this week. I'm like, well, there's no way you cut out that, or it's probably gonna be a lot of water weight, like you said, or inflammation, or whatever they're doing.
Yeah, I fluctuate at least 5 pounds, on and off.
Yeah.
Like, so I know if I'm 195 one day, like that's 5 pounds lower than I'm normally sitting. Like, I'll just drink a little bit more water or something, and I'm good. Or if I gain 5, I'm like, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, if it was 10, I'd be tripping, but unless I was sick.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think mine's like 2. I'm a little lighter than you.
2?
Yeah, I got like 2 pounds.
Yeah, that's about right. So, the body's complex.
Yeah.
And we know a lot about it, but we're always still learning.
Yeah. But yeah, so I know we're excited. We're going to start a new program. Just to give like our members, I feel like that's one of the biggest things that we do better is our nutrition part. I mean, we already have great coaches, a great program. Like once you come in here for the hour, you're gonna get great results. But the other 23 hours you're away from us, like how can we help you, stay going towards your goals, right? Basically, and obviously nutrition is gonna be the number one thing by a long shot.
Yeah, like CrossFit's hierarchy for all those who've done their like level 1 or even haven't. The bottom tier of the pyramid is nutrition, and then metabolic conditioning, and then I think it's like weightlifting, sport, gymnastics, and sport. So like it's always they always say if anything up the ladder is missing, everything above it is gonna be hindered.
Yeah.
So if your nutrition's hindered or you're missing that part of the
it's gonna screw up the other parts.
Everything you do in the gym is gonna be you're wasting your time almost.
Yeah. Because it's not going to full capacity for sure.
Yeah, like you'll plateau super quick, and then you just get just kind of discouraged.
Yeah, I feel like it's the hardest thing too to help people with because there's so many different things to do, and they're not sure what they're doing, if it's right for them. They're not sticking to it, they're not staying accountable to it.
So that's kind of what we're going to be doing.
Exactly.
We're going to be offering that service where for accountability, giving you a system in place.
Yep.
So you can stay. On that. They say it takes at least 4 weeks to like get a routine or like have it become routine. So
or 60 days or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's actually longer.
I think they say a few different things. Right?
Yeah, something like that. So it takes a couple months just to kind of like get in the habit of doing things. So we're going to be offering that for you guys here soon.
Yeah, it's going to be cool too, guys, because like a lot of people too is like they're already eating a certain way. And then they want a plan where it shows them exactly what to eat, not just like maybe some people like the flexibility of like eating the macros, but honestly, like I feel like a lot of people don't track it correctly, and they're also not eating probably the best foods because they'll go out and get whatever, and then they'll scan it and they'll show them the macros they ate or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, well I only ate,
it fits my macros. Yeah, crap is baloney.
It's just like lazy, right?
Yeah,
I mean, basically, because you're eating crap food. I mean, technically, calories in, calories out. But it's just the quality of foods and the nutrients you're getting.
It's the micronutrients that really, matter at the end of the day. Carbs are carbs, but if your body's not processing that, and it's going to take a process.
But what they don't say is all the inflammation, all that this stuff.
Exactly.
The high glycemic.
Should come with a disclaimer.
Yeah. But that's one of the diets, that just come up, and then it's easy for people or whatever, right? Or it's an excuse for them to eat crappy and it be okay, you know. But then you're only hurting yourself. So it doesn't,
I mean, if you're going to do it, you might as well, do it right.
Yeah.
put a little bit more out there in the beginning, just to, you know, you'll get that result.
Yeah.
Just pro-loading that system. Yeah.
But we're going to have a clinic on January 19th, and we'll give you guys some more information on it. So we'll just kind of touch a little bit on the stuff we're going to do, and then like on the clinic, we will go really in detail on all the stages and stuff that we're gonna do for the nutrition plan or program. But basically, you're gonna get a plan strictly on how you eat, and you're gonna be able to make changes with it. It's gonna be towards your goals, whatever that is. Like, we're gonna have a consultation with Torsten or other people for our different locations, and going over your goals. Like I said, foods that you like. I mean, what else? We'll elaborate a little more on it, I guess.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll get a list of all the foods you like, and then we'll kind of show you how to implement that into the system. It'll have every meal should be different.
Yep. And every day should be pretty different. It'll be a whole week's plan.
Yeah.
And then also we're gonna have different tiers where you're gonna meet with Torsten however many days per week or per month to help you with accountability. What else? Even timing with meals, correct? Or right?
We'll you know, meal based timing on your workouts and, you know, your work schedule and whatnot, like we can, you know, we'll get a time frame scheduled down so you kind of know like when you have to eat.
Yeah,
that's always a big thing. People are always funny, like, oh, Torsten's eating, it's 8 a.m. Like everyone knows, like I'm.
Yeah, but it's gonna be good though because you're gonna have the app or the app we have, and you're gonna be able to mark down whatever you eat, and then Torsten's gonna be able to see that too.
Yeah.
Whoever coach you're gonna have is gonna be able to see that. Also, it's gonna track all your you know, calories and nutrients that you're eating that day, and then also give you like a grade if you have to switch something.
So based on the food, say you were deficient in, you know, a micro, you know, a mineral, like we could we'll swap foods out. Like that'll be towards our, you know, I'll come into our meeting with that, like, hey, let's add tomatoes. We got to add more of this, or you know, so. I'll be able to see like what you're logging and kind of the whole thing from there.
The cool thing is, guys, like we'll be able to do like basically any program, like vegan, vegetarian, holistic,
Mediterranean,
do like basically
anti-inflammatory,
keto,
dash,
paleo, low carb,
high carb,
balanced, like all these all these other. So it doesn't really matter like however your body performs well with, or, you know, if you don't eat meat. Oh no, actually they have gluten free. Soy-free, lactose-free, so all, like, basically anything. We'll be able to cater to your needs, really. So a lot of people will come in and like, I'm not very good with vegetarian options and stuff like that, or vegans even worse. So it's hard for me personally to do it. I should get better at that. You know, it'd probably help out a lot. But you know, we'll have options, really, really good options for you guys if you have this kind of diets, rather than just being like, oh, well, what do you usually eat for meat or protein or whatever, you know, like, oh, you know, so it'll be a little bit better. Yeah,
dude, we got you covered on that. It's a really cool system we have. But
we'll go over that more in the the
clinic.
The clinic.
Yeah. When's that?
It's gonna be the 19th, January 19th. We'll have more information on it for you guys too.
Do we know where we're doing it yet?
Where?
Yeah.
You know, I think we're gonna do it in Elk Grove.
Okay.
But we're gonna film it so everyone that can't make it will be able to watch it. With this program, like, we're gonna give it to every ASAP member, just at least one meal plan. So, and we'll have a way for you guys to set up for that. But then if you want to get coaching, that will be an extra charge, and we'll go over all those stages when we do the clinic. I don't know why I'm forgetting that clinic word. I don't know.
It's all good. But they know what you're talking about.
Yeah. We'll go over that more, and then if that's important to you guys, or you guys really want to get the extra coaching, because you know if you got a better diet, it'd really help you out, we're going to offer it for you guys.
Yeah. That accountability is huge.
Yeah.
Like, it's
well, that's the thing is, too, people might know what to do, but they're just not doing it for whatever reason.
How many nutrition apps have you started and deleted from your phone?
Yeah.
Like, honestly. Like, I bet there's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't have that accountability there. So that's what I'm here for.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah, it is.
I think, at least.
You got to face the music when you
Skype
with
people
me.
People kind of know like what they're gonna like, what is good food, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't have it all laid out and like exactly to make it easier. But it's really the accountability, I feel like, is the hardest part. But we're gonna have things for that too.
It is. We always want to be part of a system, you know.
Yeah.
Like, we always want to, have that, voice, on our shoulder, like,
it helps, man.
letting us know.
Helps a lot.
Like, I've had people be like, I literally will pay you to follow me around and slap food out of my hand. I'm like, sweet. How much you want to pay?
$20 an hour.
Personal,
okay.
yeah. Personal, like,
I'll follow you
slapper.
Cool.
So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So, Torsten, if people want to follow you or get some more information, where can they find you at?
Right now, just social media-wise, it's Mjolnir Fitness, MJOLNIR Fitness. And then Facebook, it's Thorstone, no S, so Thor-space Stone. So many words. I need to change that.
Nice and easy, dude.
But yeah, I'm at our Elk Grove location. Yeah, message me if you need anything. We'll have more all the rest of the information on the 19th, probably here at Elk Grove. So we'll keep you posted on the final details.
Yeah, we got a couple weeks still, so
yeah, a couple weeks.
We'll get you guys a bunch more information on it, but
so we're super excited. I'm excited. This is what I love to do, so utilize that.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna help a lot of our members out, especially if they're if they come to the gym consistently, but they're still not getting the results they want. Like, I guarantee it's your diet. Like, it's almost 100%. Like, it's probably your diet.
Yeah.
So hopefully with this program, it really helps you guys out. It really brings you a lot of value, and hopefully gets you getting better results. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're trying to help you guys out anywhere possible. So
you got one life. Let's do it right.
Yeah.
You've had your fun.
You get sick, bro, and you get and then like you said, you only have one body. So if you're treating it bad right now, it's gonna give out on you. It's probably sooner than you want.
Yeah.
Then you can't do anything. It's already irreversible damage.
What's the point? Yeah. Exactly.
Cool.
So we'll do it.
Don't forget to follow us on iTunes, Get Fit ASAP Podcast. Also on YouTube, ASAP Fitness is our channel. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next week.